Welcome back, Truth Seekers, to another chilling episode on our channel, where darkness uncovers secrets and silence speaks volumes. Here, we dive headfirst into the shadows of the unknown, unmasking the veil of deception. Every crime scene tells a story, every conspiracy theory a hidden truth. As we journey together into the abyss of humanity's darkest corners, remember, the truth is often stranger than fiction. This is your safe space to question, to doubt, to challenge the narratives you've been told. So, buckle up, keep your mind open and your eyes peeled. Are you ready to challenge your perceptions? Are you prepared to uncover what lies beneath? This is not for the faint-hearted. Welcome to the unrelenting world of true crime and conspiracy. When I think of Catania, my second hometown, I am immediately reminded of the city noises, the beauty of the Baroque buildings, the smells and tastes of food, the cries of the seagulls at the harbor, the gozze, the small alici, and the big pesce spada, and overall, the uniqueness of its people. It can be said that while all other southern people are prone to drama and tragedy, I Catanese, on the other hand, are prone to irony. Catania had more cars, Catania had more nightclubs, Catania had more girls. Catania and his insuspicious villas that are astonishing once entered and often had hidden swimming pools. Catania is also known to have a very small road and wider cars than any other city in southern Italy. And basically, Catania is a city that is more than just a metropole of the south, but it also brings along all the flaws. It is an ordinary Saturday evening in the apartment on Via Rosso in Catania. Professor Falcidia is lying on the sofa in her robe and already dozing in the dark with her face illuminated by the glow of the TV. She is waiting for her husband to return from work. Her son is out at a party. It is past 22 when someone clicks the lock on the door. The lady's back is against the armrest of the sofa as, step by step, the shadow approaches until it looms over her. The stranger's arm snaps, hitting her once, twice, 23 times. Antonella has no time to scream. The shadow first served her femoral artery, causing her to convulse, and then her jugular. Blood soils the pillows, splatters the walls and floor. A few minutes later, Dr. Vincenzo Morici, the professor's husband, returns home to find the living room turned into a slaughterhouse. He calls the neighbors, they call for help, and minutes later, the room is a bustle of doctors, acquaintances, and policemen. Morici holds his wife's lifeless body tightly, imprints one last kiss on her face, then surrenders it into the hands of paramedics. The next day, as in any self-respecting family, the maid arrives to clean everything up. Away with the blood, away with the evidence. The murder in Via Rosso, which occurred just days before Christmas 1993, awakens in the city a sense of anguish and malaise that has long since subsided. Even the investigators are unprepared. It is one thing to confront a crime that occurred in the well-known criminal banks of the slums, quite another the massacre of a beautiful middle-class lady. Antonella Falcidia, 43 years old, niece of Enrico, a wealthy doctor from Catania and owner of the clinic where her husband works, is a professor of hygiene at the University of Catania. The investigators' suspicious pinned on the family circle. Behind the impeccable facade of a model couple, in fact, are hidden secrets and old impatience. Enzo Morici is a cardiologist and surgeon, had been keeping a relationship with another woman hidden from his wife for some time. Some acquaintances speak of him as a man who greatly benefited from the support of his wife's prestigious family, described as a generous and kind woman, but also one with a firm fist who would never tolerate infidelity. Complicating the picture, pops up a threatening letter sent only a week before the crime to the Falcidia. Morici home. Watch your son. I know all the schedules. Scooter, school, gym. Saturday night return. All written in letters cut out of newspapers, except for the header. Typed, the letter threatened the son, but was addressed, however, to the mother. An element this, read by investigators with the framework of the crime as a deception of the killer. There are no suspicions against any of the people around the victim, and as for Dr. Morici, he has an alibi. Until 10:30 p.m. that night, he was out in the company of a colleague. The case remained closed for 15 years, until after careful reading of an essay by writer Carlo Lucarelli, young Prime Minister Salvatore Faro orders new investigations against Enzo Morici. The Q is a mysterious writing in red letters on the couch where the massacre took place. The letters make up the words ENZ, allegedly written by the victim's hand to denounce her killer, Enzo, Vincenzo Morici, her husband. It is a shocking discovery, followed shortly thereafter by another shocking indiscretion, namely that the prosecutor's office is investigating the deaths of Giuseppe Falcidia, Antonella's father, who died a month and a half after his daughter from a heart attack, and that of Enrico Falcidia, her uncle. Both were treated by Dr. Morici, in whose hands Uncle Enrico died during surgery. The indiscretion turns out to be unfounded, but investigations for premeditated murder, however, brings the doctor straight to court. Motive of the prosecution? His wife's discovery of his new affair. The alibi faltering, the colleague recanting anticipating the time when he said goodbye to Morici, the doctor's accusations against the butler, which have the flavor of misdirection, seem to point the spotlight even more against him. But in the end, the accusatory framework does not hold up to the surgeon is acquitted. Even the phantom writing loses its meaning in the face of the impossibility of proving that the victim was capable, while dying, of tracing those letters front of his killer. Vincenzo Morici today is head physician at Taormina Hospital and has a new partner by whom he had another child. The crime of Via Rosso remains the work of the black shadow that caught the professor from behind, and that black and distinct remains to this day. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey through true crime stories. Remember to stay vigilant and always prioritize your safety. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more gripping tales and to help the algorithm. Stay curious, but also remember to respect the victims and their families. Until next time, stay safe and keep exploring the mysteries that lie beyond the shadows. Goodbye, truth seekers.